What is going on, YouTube? This is your boy, like one half and duo, and doing something new, trying to test something out. So if it comes up bad, I apologize. I'm using that old setup to do certain things with to do podcasts maybe in the future, but also help with my radio show and everything else. So hopefully I'm coming in through clear and nice, and let me set the mic up much better because I know there's gonna be a background feel a little bit, but not too much. But we'll see. Uh, uh, crap. And there goes the buzzing sound. Goody. I gotta rewire everything in this room again. But anyway, I can't get it. Anyway, let's get to the point. So let me try to do this video right here. What up, Melmit? See you joining in. I'm seeing the usual bitching, crying once again about Nintendo and their online on their they're calling about it. Now that Nintendo says they're gonna stop live streaming, they're not gonna make money off a live stream. You can still live stream, you can still do that, but I don't know, y'all, you're not gonna make money off of it. That's just it. That's what they claim. That's what they do. Because it's funny. And a lot of people out there, and I'm gonna drop this in for 1 second. There's a certain type of view that's on YouTube that is happening. That type of views and stuff that's happening, and oh, crap. Apologize for that. But there's a certain type of views and stuff that's happening on YouTube, and people are not and YouTubers have been demonetizing that, and also the advertisers have been against that too. And I don't hear a lot of big upsets about it. I did a video about that in a while back, talking about the same thing with the SJWs on my channel, when I said about Zoe Quinn and Zeta, those girls, whatever. But I had a guy who was doing good stuff, who was helping women and all that stuff, because he's telling women to pull their boots by the straps and do stuff, and he was helping them literally. Oh, because of that, his channel got demonetized and got shut down because people didn't like to hear what he was saying. So yeah, I'm sorry. I just I'll cry, wow, wah, don't care. That's the way I look at it. So, but I want to make something auspicious clear in this right here. So this is what I'm going to do. So, because some people are saying this is crazy, this is going to hurt our stuff. And I'm going to, a quick story again, quick little mini story. When 2008 happened, again, I'm an architect. Sorry, architect. My mistake. I'm an architect. That is my 9-to-5 job. I do. I built, I design houses and put houses on plot lands and all kind of stuff like that. That's what I do as for my 9-to-5 job. So that's my job. In 2008, the housing crash happened. What do you think happened? People wasn't really. Peter Piper is a weenie. All right, Maurice. People wasn't really. The market crash happened. All right, people wasn't really buying houses. So you know what I did? That affect my business. That affect my job that I have. I went from making, like I said, I was doing 40 hours a week, back down to working 3 days a week, maybe 30 hours to 25 hours a week. That's what happened. And you know what I did? I took up a part-time job at helping out some people at a studio. Surprisingly, I'm still doing to this day. Took up a part-time job at a studio, help engineer and do certain stuff, and to balance out the money. I didn't bitch and whine and say, wow, because I have nothing to bitch and whine on. People are not going to buy houses, so I can't do nothing about it. If I can't say, hey, buy a house because I can design it. I can't do that. That's called real life. What's happening real time. So now we got all these YouTubers some of them who just make money. Now I'll give it to this. A lot of those guys put a lot of effort, a lot of time in making this. But here's the thing. You are susceptible to the same problems as anybody who has a regular job. If you used to work for Detroit for making... If you work in Detroit and you were manufacturing cars, and now that you see a lot of car manufacturing jobs is gone, you're screwed. Who you going to cry to? People, the cheapest way is not there. You can try to cry to the company, but literally they went and they didn't give a damn. So what you want to say? Maurice, I blame him for being irresponsible with intellectual property and making Nintendo clamp down on using their IPs and images. I doubt him is the problem. It's just one of those things which I have a video about that in a wing, about how you got to keep your IP relevant and ever, just like how Capcom learned the hard way. Oh, wait. I'm not even going to go there. People are smart, or should be. They should be able to make original content. Okay, people ain't smart. You should know my quote by now, Maurice. People are stupid, individuals smart. That ain't so, no. But my point is, I concede there's a lot of talented people on YouTube who make a lot of good videos that put a lot of time in it, and I respect that. Those guys, I watch their videos, I see their content, I share their videos. That's cool. But here's again, you are susceptible to everyday problems, just like anybody is. Again, just like I talk about the housing crash. I couldn't design houses because people didn't want to buy houses. Just like if you in Detroit and you're building cars and they moved out of manufacturing outside of the state, you lost your job or you're working less. That's just how it is. The market changes and you kind of so the YouTube right now is going through this crazy thing right now. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, as they all saying. That's saying itself truth. So a lot of these guys do stuff. So I'm going to play a couple clips and stuff and talk about stuff, because one thing some people be saying about Nintendo doesn't like free advertisement. Oh, sure. I'm going to make sure. Like I said, there's not really a good correlation between showing a lot of stuff on YouTube and it's going to sell like crazy. It's really not that. The correlation is very, very small, but people like to use causation and correlation with that stupidity, and it doesn't work that way. And I'm going to explain. I'm going to show you that as an example. Again, there are some where there's some indie games and there's stuff that pull because they don't have the reach, and it's word of mouth. Word of mouth is still very helpful. Don't get me wrong, but it works both ways too. If it's a good game and people like it, it could go. It's a bad game and it's a bad game, it don't sell. So it is what it is. So let's go into like I said. So let's go into this right here. I'm gonna play this little clip from one of our favorite people, because this one had me funny. So he's basically making a plea to YouTube. And I hope you guys can hear this good. Like I said, I'm testing this thing out to see if it works good. So y'all let me know if it came through nicely. Because here's talk about favorite YouTuber, because he's worried about this. Now, people are not getting their ads and everything, because the people who advertise, they have the right. They do. First of all, YouTube is no freedom of speech crap. I keep on saying people. It's sad people keep on getting that wrong. It's a private company. You're using their platform, which you sign an agreement to do whatever they want. If you say something that they don't like, they're gonna shut you down. If you say something that maybe they don't like, but the ad people say, hey, I don't want to put my ads on his video or her video, they have the right. So stop the blood clot crying about that. But everybody takes it as this, and I am sorry for the people who think it like this, which is, let's see how Homeboy says. And yeah, I know people's Mint. I know what you're gonna first say, but look, it's relevant to the conversation, okay, Mint?
Content creators are leaving. They're done. They're either going to make virtually next to no content or.
So if they're leaving and make next to no content, they should be bitching about not getting their money demonetized, which will make you think you should not put all your eggs in the basket. But I love this part right here.
No content whatsoever, and they're going to either get 9 to 5s.
Oh my God, he said they're going to get 9 to 5. Son of a bitch. They're gonna get 9 to 5s, Rich. Oh my God, I feel so horrible that I have me a 9 to 5 job, and I got my nice house and my car and everything because I have a 9 to 5 where, oh wait, I put out a product, and again, it's susceptible to real life thing, as I just talked about with the whole market crash in 2008. It's called real world, man. Get most of you YouTubers, get y'all heads out y'all asses. Y'all, jeez, I mean, y'all arrogance is ridiculous, man. It really is. That's crazy. These YouTubers really overestimate their influence on true gamers. Additionally, Angry Joe Rich from Review Tech are naked cry crocodile tales with their arguments. Yep, I know. But I mean, as Rich just said, they're gonna go and get 9 to 5 jobs. God forbid they get a job like all the rest people. And again, you're susceptible to everything out there like anybody else. You know there's stores closing down. Hey, Rich, Toys R Us is shutting down. Ain't a lot of people lose their jobs? You're susceptible to real life problems, people. In industries, do not put the eggs in one basket. Get a thing, whatever. That's cool that you got to do that. Diversify your portfolio. Do everything you can. Get your little hustle on. Come on. So this thing is crazy. I don't like that kind of stupid stuff. So remember now. So that's Rich with his book saying that, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's go to another person, which I love to bring up. And here's the thing: when something is going, the only time people talk the truth. And I posted this on Google Plus. You can go, and the name of the video is called "The Good Boys of YouTube." You can go to it. It's basically Jim Sterling, his video. Good Terms of YouTube. That's the video. Go check it out. But here's something that he points out, which I like, because only when stuff really happens to your industry, you can talk the truth. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's fair use. This is fair use. That's fair use. This is fair use." You could use Nintendo. You know what? Let me put it. Let me show this up here. Let me show something. Give me a second here. Doing something new. Let me do something here for me. I don't want to show people that. Again, I'm showing this because I can, and I'm not a cry wart like some of these people. But let me go here, and I want to show that. Nope, that's not it. Let's go here. I'm doing this live, but again, I know, and one of those things is you're doing research, man. Come on, Liger. Why are you doing research, man? These people. Dang you, Liger. Liger. Okay. So let me share this again. I have put up videos of Nintendo. I've put up videos of Capcom. I got strikes and everything else. This is where the fair use come in, where people don't use it the right way. But I want to show you something, which is this. All right. This is my channel. All right. And I'll show you that, and I'll go to that. Copyright status, I'm in the green. Guideline status, I'm in the green. I'm all the way to the end. I'm all the way to the end. And you know why? Because, and don't get me wrong, I'm all the way that way. But doesn't mean. But here's the thing. I'll show all them up here. You can see the last 2 videos I put up, which y'all can check out if y'all want to do some music. This is the music. Guys, copyright strike, copyright strike, copyright claim, 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 claim. I know what I was doing. I'm not gonna argue with these things. I'm not gonna fight them. The only one that's weird is this one right here, the super update. That's the weirdest one. That one I would say is bullcrap, because I got claimed from somebody else who stole another video from somebody else, and they claimed a video from somebody else, which is weird. I don't get that one, but either way, my point is I have all these strikes on all these copyright stuff on there. But as I said again, my channel is all in the good, right? Because I could use the video of other people, but I don't monetize it because that's we ain't supposed to make money off of other person's IP or intellectual property. That's how fair uses work. But people use it in a weird way. Okay? You can't do that. You just can't. But they want to do that. Okay, go right ahead. So here we go. So let me go to, again, the good old boys here. My our friend Jimmy here. And here's what he said. Listen to it carefully, people. Listen to it carefully. When shit hits the fan, what happens?
PewDiePie is a liability for everybody in the industry, as evidenced by the fact that a said they were going to DMCA one of PewDiePie's videos because they don't want their game associated with him. That, of course, has thrown up an entire different brand of rhetoric, where you can't call PewDiePie's condemnable act condemnable without someone chirping in, oh, so that means you support the DMCA takedowns now, and you support copyright strikes, do you? No, I don't. In fact, the idea of this happening is a little bit worrying. Not because I think the developers of Firewatch are going to go around DMCAing anything they like, but imagine if PewDiePie takes this to court and loses, which he might, because lawyers are coming out of the woodwork to say that his brand of Let's Plays are not protected by fair use, and there may very well be a case for taking the video and keeping it down. Right now,
you heard what he just said. Because then most of the videos his live stream put up is not fair use. Exactly, and that's what you don't want. You don't want it to go to court.
And nobody really wants to be the one to roll the dice on setting that precedent. I remember back when Digital Homicide had sued me and tried to take me to court, there was a lot of pressure not to fuck that up. Me, relatively small time compared to the likes of PewDiePie, got maneuvered into a situation where I could set the bar for everyone, PewDiePie included. Because guess what, folks? Nothing we do occurs in a bubble. And everything you do, unlike the sarcasm earlier in the video, has consequences, even if they're not for you. It's easy to feel isolated and solo on YouTube. You have your own channel, you deal with that, you don't necessarily worry about anybody else. But we all share the same ecosystem. We're all playing in the same garden. All of us making videos have been affected by the apocalypse if we run into ad-supported work. A lot of it for stuff that is relatively tame, because of course YouTube's automating this shit. And that's because, again, there are a bunch of problem channels, drama channels, harassment channels, channels dedicated to racism. And then you get big figureheads like PewDiePie getting repeatedly in trouble for acting like a complete fucking arsehead. And you start to be surprised that someone hasn't stepped in and tried to regulate this shit sooner. Because
I'm not gonna say you can go watch the video, but I wanted to hear the part that I just played because Jim know that PewDiePie, the videos that he does, they're not fair use. He knows that. So when he pulls that crap out, oh, this is fair use, he knows exactly that the biggest YouTuber knows that his stuff is not fair use. He knows that. He knows that. That's the thing that kills me about that stupidity stuff. It amazes me how people get triggered that way. So there you go. That's how we, it moves that way. So let me give a quick look at the thing right here. Let me see. And like I keep exposing review tech stupidity. Less people giving that more on views, the better. That's wrong, Melman. I just don't look. I might not like some people, but I don't lie on them. I don't. That's not my thing. I'm not lying on a person just to prove a narrative. If you say something wrong and I can prove it wrong, I'll say it. If you're correct, like there's some stuff Jim Sterling says I agree with. That's I'm not so you can see I'm not subscribed to him, but I watch his videos once in a while because I see unlike other people, I don't like to be stuck in a bubble. I don't. I like to still branch out and look at different other views to see what's going on in the gaming world. It might not be something I like, but hey, I gotta. That's how you get intellectually a honest person. But most guys like to stay in their bubbles and hear their chorus chords and then blah blah blah, and they don't do nothing. Just like that Commonwealth video that I did a while ago back when they talked about Nintendo and third parties. Funny enough, they did a response to the video, and in the first couple seconds of that video, they already don't like. And they said, "We never said that you could buy good third party." Whoa. No way in that video you said good. Not one way in that video you said good. You say you should buy third party, so stop lying. But let me see. They don't want to work with people who have attitudes with other needs and get punched in the face and get up and get high and get over it. True. Genuine inequity. Do you think this inquiry? Do you think this event was a business decision or market decision or hybrid of combination of both? If you ask the question, Maurice, I say combination of both. I'll get this is a small factory, so this is not the big scale. One of the things is a lot of people now on YouTube, these guys live stream or whatever, And the sad part about it is, again, people are stupid. I have not beaten Splatoon 2. And that's a 2. And I try my best, and I make my best sure not to watch the ending of any videos to avoid it. The same thing goes for what other game I have that I'm not getting the end to that are okay. Just an example, just Splatoon 2. Like I'm trying my best to avoid it, but some people just can't avoid it. Some people just got misery and they do this stuff like that. They think that it's a thing of you're spoiling the sales of the game because you're live streaming the whole game for everybody. Now I'll give an example, and again, this is a small example from my point. This is not me saying that this is the case of fact, but it's an example. I did not buy Black Ops 3, not because. Well, the reason I didn't buy Black Ops 3 because the story didn't continue the story from Black Ops 2, which I love the story of Black Ops 2. The single player Black Ops 2 is one of the most fun Call of Duty game I've played in a long time. And I was like, oh man, great characters, different endings, you could do all this stuff. I'm like, all right, Black Ops 3, I'm hype, I'm ready. That's to me, I was like, okay, Black Ops 3, let me see if they're gonna keep on doing it. And I in the back of my mind, like I said, I got a little hype. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, okay, they're gonna do Black Ops 3, that's whatever. But then I was like, wait a minute, come on, like hype gonna mess you up. And I said, oh yeah, let me wait. And I waited, and I found out the story was non-sequential. But I went on YouTube, watched the story. It's all right, but nothing that made me want to play the game, and they lost the sale out of that. Again, that's not everything, but that's how it works. Get good or bad. So I think it's a both thing, Maurice. Let's see. Nobody wants to talk about WB getting Triforce banned for streaming for 6 months for Injustice early. Yeah, that one was weird. But that's about WB and YouTube. That's a combination element because YouTube have their bots that do some messed up stuff. Let me see. Rich isn't stupid. None of these guys are. They seem to think they're exempt from copyright laws because they're internet stars. Stars, ooh, don't even remind me of that. Oh, they're not no internet stars. Oh crap! But then now I don't think they're stupid. They're just ignorant in their ways, and they just do that. Do you think the last live stream Nintendo cash grab maybe Breath of the Wild? Maybe. I mean, again, I don't know. Nintendo's cash grab maybe be Breath of the Wild. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you could play that game in so many different ways. There's a different experience, and I'm saying it would be for Mario Odyssey, but I'm just thinking is loyal ways and also ways, and again, they're claiming the IP, which they have the right to. I know people because I'm gonna prove something right here. They claim they have the right to. So. It is what it is. I'm not gonna go too much in detail, not in that regard of that is the IP they could protect. And I do have a video about why protecting IP is important. And again, I'm gonna try to do that next year. I apologize, many guys are supposed to do behind the games. I have a couple of videos that's there and I need to put them out, but again, life has been kicking my ass, and I apologize. But again, I'm not making money off of this, but hey. I don't check RetroDead's video that much, but I might do it one time because Terminator Juice, and when on the last podcast, Terminator Juice had a video that was talking about Metroid and something he said then. I was like, whoa, which I was going to do a video about that, but this is a test up right now. If you guys, again, I'll ask this question quickly. If you guys can hear the audio good from that, then this is a new way I want to do the podcast, so I could do it quickly instead of cut and pasting because, again, I got too much stuff going on and this is hurting me in that regard, so y'all let me know in the chat. But let's finish this off right here because I don't want it to be too long. So all these people have been asking. So Nintendo. So Rich asked a question, and some other YouTubers who were bitching and crying. They said Nintendo doesn't. That's why you see I put that in my title. Nintendo doesn't like free advertisement. Again, free advertisement does not mean a one-to-one correlation. And also doesn't mean your thing's going to sell. It does not. It depends on what the game is, whatever. But let's do this. Let me show you something. And I can show you many other examples of this, but I'm gonna show you one because it's fresh, hot, right off the block. There's people who got millions of views, blah blah blah, all this stuff. So let's show you this. Now, last 2 years was when did it came out? I ain't gonna because I'm rushing because I'm trying to get some sleep. We had Street Fighter 5 that came out. Free advertisement, right? That game has, you can go to YouTube, put in Street Fighter 5, you see all kind of live stream, mod streams. Hell, PC people. All right, well, Area 73, I'll check the video out. I'll check the video out since you said that. Sorry, the same thing for you, man. I'll check it out too on your request. But here's the thing about, here's what I say. So Street Fighter 5 came out. Didn't do what it's supposed to do. Remember, since February, all the way down to September, Street Fighter 5 only sold 100,000 copies. You could go back in the past. You see the videos that I brought up. I showed you the videos about that. I showed that already in the past. 100,000 copies. But there's modders, there's PC guys, there's everything, everybody. You again, Street Fighter, you're gonna see hundreds of thousands of views of Street Fighter 5. Game was a flop, didn't sell well. But everybody, that you know, they want free advertisement. Oh, okay. So that's what it is. So let's do this. So we have Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. It has its controversies. Again, I implore you, go into your search bar for YouTube, put down your video, you're going to see a ton of live streams. And so with Twitch. The same thing with Twitch and other things. Free advertisement, put all that stuff down there. Again, that's, as I said, people think that's what it is. So, here's the thing. All that game is there. Marvel's Capcom Infinite. If that's the case, right? Then a game that didn't have a lot of live stream, a lot of super free advertising where you could just go to Nintendo and check it out, would be Pokken Tournament, right? So if that's the case, then let's go to some. Let's see that live stream. Everything's good. It's on. If it's on Xbox, it's on 3 platforms. Three platforms. Let's go to. Let's go to this, which is UK. UK. Looking at UK numbers, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite didn't even touch the top 10 in the UK. It did not touch the top 10. But you know a game that did? Pokken Tournament DX. Live stream, all that stuff? No. Pokemon Tournament DX did better than Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. That's UK. On a platform, on these platforms that got way more than Switches. There's more PlayStation 4 than Switch. There's more PC more than Switch. There's more Xbox more than Switch. But DX outsold it. Let's go to, but you know, free advertisement. Let's go to Media Creates, Japan. Number 1, the Pokken Tournament DX, 53,000 in the opening week. PlayStation 4, bigger, 8,273. Yeah. So the free advertisement should have been helping that. And it's on more platforms. And they don't care, whatever. People, they don't have the strikes, whatever, like how they do with Nintendo. But it don't really help the sales. How? Their games PewDiePie played. He has over 60 million subscribers. None of those games get nowhere close to those subscribers. Not even half of his subscribers. It should be selling great plus PewDiePie, whatever people is. So let's not. So that free advertisement bollocks is crazy. It's stupid. It don't make no sense. And yes, Floyd, yeah, it's not been a good year for Capcom. It's just not been. But again, Pokken Tournament, barely live stream is nowhere. The live stream numbers is nowhere compared to Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Didn't do it, and I can't say Xbox because we know what, as you can see right here, Xbox don't sell in Japan, so we can't do that. But we could go to UK, which is more PlayStation and Nintendo console. But Nintendo Pokken Tournament sold more than that. There's more Xbox over there as well too, and it sold more than Xbox, PC, and it didn't make the top 10. So that free advertisement crap is bull. And I could show you other games that does that same thing as well. If I enjoy something, I will share it. That's just me. YouTube does. You have to make a lot. I'm not gonna say PewDiePie makes millions off of YouTube because he has that much of subscribers. That's cool. And all the hosts got 1 million subscribers, 2 million subscribers. That's good. Some who got 500,000, they make 100,000, 10,000, $5,000 a month. You got to do all the stuff like that, and they're putting the work in that. But again, not every good thing comes to an end, or it won't work. And I'm getting sick and tired of that whole crap. It's just like I wanted to do a video about this, and I might still do the video about this. One more, I will ask anybody right now listening in the chat, because I'll screen share the chat just so people can see. I want to ask anybody this question because I was going to turn it towards certain people. And this is the question. People have been talking about how the Super NES problems, blah, 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 and all that crap. Now, most of the people who said this stuff never run a company, never made a product to sell like that. I got a question. What's the number? And I do mean simple question. What is the number of Super NES minis should Nintendo make to satisfy everybody? What's the number? If anybody in the chat who listening right now, put out a number. I'll read it and I want to know, because people got this thing thinking that they should make they understand how the market works and understand supply and demand, which they really don't, and also how to understand overstock and shelf space and paying for product that's out in the how should I say this, out in the spare. Because overstocking happens and costs company a lot of money. Avalanche Studios, if you remember how cocky they were, and it cost them their whole studio. And yes, they're gonna be some what do you call it? They're gonna be scalpers. It is what it is. It's gonna happen. It was scalpers for Tickle Me Elmo when Tickle Me Elmo was famous. They're always gonna be scalpers. I don't know why it's not going to, there's not gonna be. There's always gonna be scalpers. You ain't gonna stop it. You're not gonna ever stop it. Hell, I surprised people don't talk about. I should release that video. I should put a video up. I know it's not gonna get that many views after putting this up, but I'll put a video. Maybe I'll schedule it for tomorrow. When GameStop and Amazon was stockpiling NES classics, and it was selling, and so they could sell it for a little markup price and everything. I own a few YouTubers. I give a shout outs to RG85 and a couple more, but they're not really that big of a YouTubers. But I did not see the big YouTubers making making a big fuss about it. Hell, Rich lied about his shit when he talked about we needed that video about they're selling the NES Classic for that much money. And I was like, Walmart. I'm like, wait, Rich, that's not how it works. But again, I don't know if That one, I don't know if he was stupid or he was playing the game just to get clickbait. And I could say he made clickbait, but that was a really messed up video that he did. That was super disingenuous. But didn't see nobody talk about that. Like those big companies stockpiling the stuff, holding it back, sending it back to you so they could get more money out of it and everything. So I'll put a video up, but nobody's gonna cover again. The number, I just want to know the number. I'm not gonna criticize you. No, I just wanted to know the number. But anyway, hopefully, like I said, the video comes through clear and whatever with the audio. I'm gonna say this. It is weird how people cry about stuff. Like I said, it was hurtful in 2008 when I just got in my house. The real honesty story right here. I signed a contract, not a contract. I signed the deed and everything to my house the day before the market crash. And trust me, I was beside myself thinking, what the hell am I gonna do? Man, this sucks because people are not buying house, whatever. But again, pull on my bootstraps, went out look for extra jobs, subsidize my loss. Now, the company I work for is doing very well. I'm basically doing 90 hours every 2 weeks instead. So I'm getting overtime and getting better money and all that stuff. But YouTube is just like real life. I'm sorry for anybody out there who got it. You're susceptible to what's going on in the market. You just are. So sorry. I don't care that Nintendo or Capcom, Microsoft, or anybody cut your live stream, whatever. Hell, I had a thing. I broadcast something from France on YouTube, not YouTube, on Facebook, and because of what I said in there, which was non-controversial, but because it was a certain style, and I'll be honest, a certain style of politics that I put in there, Facebook muted the video. They muted the video not once but twice, and I was like, wow. But here's the thing: I can't argue about it because it's not a freedom of speech. Facebook is a private company. I said it, whatever it is. I moved on because ain't nothing I could do about it. Freedom of speech is towards the government, not towards private companies. People need to understand that. See, it will be cheaper. It would probably be cheaper to buy an Ames and invest into the library. Huh. Okay, you got me on that one, Maurice. Let me see here because I don't know. Ah, crap. No. Dang it. I could turn this off. This is gonna be the background noise. Ames, what's Ames? Is it you trying to say arms or whatever? Because I don't know if it came up as that. Maurice. I don't know what I'm trying to figure out what that is. It will be cheaper to buy an ARMS and invest into the library than just have a limited mini box with high supply. Now, if you talk about the NES, like I said, I mean, for me, I have a Super Nintendo, and there is a website. You know what? I did said, dang it, I hope I can find it. Okay. Give me a second. I'll do this, and then I'll call it a night. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, come on, you mouse, don't act stupid. Oh, shout out to that. Hey, there's gonna be one more game buy for Wii U, which was basically the they call it Hive Jump is on the Wii U. So everybody out there who has like I said, will look into that game and say what it is. It's on Steam. Go check out the reviews there. I think I'll check that game out. my Wii U and buy it and see. It's kind of Metroid Light or crazy or whatever, but it's a one and gun shooter as well. So you gotta check that out. Let me see if I can find it that website. And oh yes, Capcom. Oh, I can't wait to see this. I ain't gonna say can't wait, but I know I'll see it. The sales for Konami HD. Okami HD, I mean, sorry. We're gonna see how that works out. We're gonna really see how that works out. Oh, come on, mouse. I'm acting weird. Come on. Nope, 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 nope. I apologize for this thing. I'm trying to. Where is it? Wow, really? It's all the way down here and I do not know. I'm trying to find a site that you guys could, for anybody out there who are, it's sad. What is the site? There's a site. Oh, come on. Seriously? I don't got the. I think it's DG Games, DGK Games. I can't remember though. I want to show it so people go, check it out. Come on. It shouldn't have been this far down backwards. Damn it. Anyway, I'm a silver finding. I'm so far back now. I gotta show it. But as I said before, it's and I'll be honest too. I did play Mario Marvel. I did play Marvel vs. Infinite and beat the story mode. Little it's I'll say that. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's missing, which is sad in the game. Kind of like again, just like they did with Street Fighter V. I don't know why. I really don't know why. But they really, I mean, if you beat the game, you don't get like if you do the arcade stuff, you don't get nothing for it. You gotta go to the story. Some of the modes are missing. But it is a fighter game. It is a fighter game. I ain't got really too much bad about it. It does do what it's supposed to do. Wow. I can't believe I can't find that stupid thing. How the hell that disappeared? It really did. Okay, so I said they have let's try one more time. I think it was DG Games. I'm trying to remember it. I mean NES. You mean NES? I was playing card in my bed. Yeah, auto check does do me wrong too. That one. Okay, yes, I found it. Whew, Jesus, that's crazy. So, yeah, Maurice. Yeah, yeah, right about that. The auto check does mess with people's stuff like that. Oh, I was playing. So here is the. I'm gonna share it with you right now, which is where is it? I have it. I found it. I know I found the thing. So where is the? It's called dkoldies.com. And there you go. There's a site right here. You can buy NES games for sale, Super NES games for sale. You can see right here it has Sega. So you have Nintendo NES, cartridges, whatever. Super Nintendo cartridges and whatever. Nintendo 64, GameCube, DS, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy, Wii. If you're a Sega head, Genesis, Dreamcast, which I'm gonna get me a Dreamcast because I want to get a backup for my Dreamcast system, which they have. They should have. Don't like those controllers, I'll tell you that part. But they should have the memory cards and stuff, and of course the system. I know they had the. They only have a limited on that. It must be people are not buying this one. Used to have that. We have PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, 3, Atari, Xbox One, original Xbox 360 systems, and all that stuff. So you have all the games there that you could buy. For me, because like I said, I have a Super Nintendo, and like I said, I'm not really interested too much into it, but into that, I feel for those people who are. But you know, like I said, most games I could buy from here. Not and they're comfortable prices, $14.99. If you want to punch out, that's a little bit because again, how it is. Like Donkey Kong 3 is a little price as well too. NBA Jam, Turtles in Time, which I have that game. I could, if I wanted to, I could sell that game for whatever because that. Like this is where you could Tournament. That's all in Maximum Carnage. Remember that game? Got that. I have that game, and I have of course that. Power Rangers Mighty Morphin, have that game too. A very fun game. War Heroes, which I have that for my Switch. So I have that. Oh, Top Gear. I got Top Gear 1, I think, and I got 1 and 2. Of course, Chrono Trigger, but I have the DS version, Monsters. Like I said, I have certain. You could go ahead and buy these games. Some are really good prices, some are not. But if they were, you know, that's up to you. But it'll be easier to do this than spending $500, $600 by scalpers. It'd be ridiculous. And some people is doing that. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. Not gonna care for that in that much. So yeah, the name of the website is called DK Oldies. That is the website. You can, like I say, get all those games and stuff. I'm kind of sad that I had a Dreamcast. I wanted to buy a Dreamcast system. It looked like they ain't got it no more, which is kind of sad. Dreamcast game. Gotta find me. I was trying to find me the old Dreamcast, which I have to go. Still gonna look anyway. Because I don't need to buy the games because I already have a backup system. I already got the games that I want. Just wanted that. So, okay, N64. You could buy N64 console as well. A couple of the games. I still have that. My 64 is still in contact with a couple of these good games in here too. These gonna be a little bit more expensive for certain things, but hey. But again, excuse me for that. That's the website, dkoldies.com. Get your game on. Again, this would be way cheaper than buying the NES Classic for $500. If you can find it for $80, that's good. And that's what you're looking for. Again, you could go ahead and do that, but this would be the better choice to get the games for. Oops. So I think I put basically right now I'm basically rambling on. So thank y'all for watching. Hope this new style of I'm doing it is pretty good for you guys. Like I said, on my channel I have if you're a Metroid fan and you didn't get special edition, you could get I basically uploaded the Metroid music so you could listen to it and and enjoy it. If you're a Sonic Mania fan and you would love those music, on my channel as well too, I have Sonic. I just loaded up Sonic Mania soundtrack so you guys can enjoy it. So hope you guys can enjoy it. Have fun with it. Wish you all a good night. And again, these people, again, these YouTubers, let them cry because they don't care. They're just going to smoke up their butts. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad for you that way. If you have a job, do it that way. But you're just because, and if you want to make YouTube your job, that's a great thing too. But you are, again, once again, you are susceptible to real life problems. You just are. Sometimes a lot of radio, you know why a lot of, I could say this too from being a radio biz. Sometimes a lot of radio shows are canceled, not because they're bad, it's because advertisement don't do nothing with the radio show. So it works in real life. Just think of it that way. And when those guys bitch in the morning about, oh, they need to do this and do that, basically, I don't feel no sympathy for you. You put a lot of work into it. If the case is, if you put a lot of work in it, you know how to play the game. You know what is that or bad or good. You do it. And then like I said with Angry Joe, you saw Angry Joe did a review of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I like it. I had fun watching it. It was pretty intriguing. But you could see that's the only video that he uploaded. Remember, he said he's going to sue Nintendo. He ain't gonna do that. We know he wasn't gonna do that. It was called. He was just crying wolf. Excuse me, which he did. He cried wolf, and what he did was his video of Zelda brought people to the channel, and his subscribership went up. That's sometimes you gotta do that. You gotta give a free drink to get people into your establishment. That's how smart business people do. You know how to play the game, do that the right way. You know how to play the industry, how it works. Yeah, they're going to change the rules time and time again. You got to be smart and do it the right way. But again, that's how it works out in most cases. So with everybody out there, 422 Mailman, RH73, I'm going to check out Richard Dead's video. Maurice Charles, thank you guys for watching live in the chat. Hope you guys have a good night. Enjoy your games. You know what I always say, there's no perfect game out there. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. Simply enjoy your games on all consoles, even PC. Peace out.